I see, Carl, you've got some more mud coming.
Yeah, we're making a nice little soup pie here.
That looks pretty disgusting.
It's actually a little goopier than the last time, I think.
All right.
Ooh.
Well, and of course, this is for the rifle that everyone's been asking us to do.
Oh, the AK. 7.62x39. This is built off of a Russian's part kit. It's a standard stock AK, nothing special, not crap, just a well-used, functional, reliable AK-47.
A lot of people think this will work just fine.
Yeah, I think with the dust cover closed, we're going to be okay. I think when that's open, which is of course the condition you have it in when you're firing, I think we're going to see some with that, but let's find out.
All right, let's do it.
So we got this loaded up with a bunch of ammunition. We're going to fire 5 rounds. Clean. Tell me when you're ready.
Oh, it works.
No problemo. All right, so are we ready for this?
Yep, let me bring the camera in and get a nice close look at what you're doing to this poor thing.
We'll start on this side. You ready?
Yep, go ahead.
I don't think we need more than that.
There's nothing important on that side anyway.
Oh, this side's clean. Ready? How's that look?
That's not bad.
That looks like a pretty muddy AK. You ready?
All right, go for it.
One shot. Failure to extract. Failure to feed second round.
Still a case in there, I see.
Yep, failure to extract, double feed against a fired case.
Wow. All right.
And that was with the cover shut.
I don't know that there's any need to even try it with the dust cover open.
No, but we might as well do it anyway. Let's wash her off. We'll give her one more whirl.
All right. Yep.
All right, so when we went to clear the gun, it turned out it wasn't a failure to extract. It actually extracted and chambered around, but then did not go entirely into battery and then wouldn't fire. So when I went to clear the gun, it had a loaded round in the chamber, and then when I tried to clear it, it then slipped off of a loaded round and then tried to double feed. So it did fire, it cycled, and it loaded one live round. You know what, let's clean it up. Let's give it one more chance, because we know this is the fabled AK. We'll handle that malfunction differently with a second shot and see what we get.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, so we just cleaned her out. We literally took it apart, just poured water over it, got all the dirt out. Honestly, a lot easier to clean than the M1 Garand. This was pretty easy to get running again. We've got a clean entryway of the magazine here. We're gonna fire off some rounds just to make sure that we're okay unfouled. Four rounds, and
So good.
pretty filthy. I mean, that kind of lives up to its reputation alone, but let's give it more mud and see what happens.
All right.
Oops, that wasn't very much. That's good. All right, as you can see, the cover's closed. There we go. All right, fired. Failure to feed. I'm going to try and manually remediate it. I'm in battery. Fired. Failure to feed. Hand cycled. Oh, we're out.
So you were able to get 3 shots off manually cycling.
Manually cycling the gun worked. Do we want to do that again with more ammo?
Let's just load a couple rounds in it right now and see if it still runs.
Yep.
I've got some ammo in my pocket. Don't want to get too close to any of this.
It's snappy. So what'd you put in there?
4
4 more rounds. I was cycling an empty gun, thought I was clearing it. As you can see, I have to kind of force it in the battery each shot.
Hold on, Carl. I'm going to bring the camera around to that side. The light's not as good, but we'll be able to see what we're doing. Go for it.
All right, as you can see, fire around. It did eject properly. Actually, it did not. Extracted, did not eject. Okay. Manual. Make sure it's in battery.
Okay.
Eject. Manual.
So basically what we're getting is a lot of friction on the bolt carrier.
Forced it into battery. All right, now we're not feeding.
Get some crap down onto that.
All right. Got 1 round left.
Okay.
Forced it in the battery.
All right.
So the gun's running in a manual fashion. If I cycle it and can get it to feed around and then force it into battery by smashing that reciprocating charging handle, we could keep the gun running, but it is absolutely no longer in a semi-automatic fashion. It's running on its last legs, essentially. So a lot better than the M1, but not the legendary status that we've heard from other people. That was with the dust cover closed. If this dust cover's open, we're not gonna bother. It's pointless. With this open, it's just gonna pour into the fire control group and it's done. With it closed, it's barely running.
Yep.
So I would say I'd give this a
5 out of 10.
yeah, maybe a little better than that. I mean, the fact that it ran at all, I'd give it a B-, C+. But you know what? Better than a gun that didn't work at all. We were able to keep it running, so interesting.
All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching the AK in the mud. Let's get cleaned up and find something else to do.
Sounds good. If you like this kind of stuff, please consider supporting our Patreon account. That's where we get the money to do stuff like this to guns. If you can't do that, not a problem. Please just share our videos, and we appreciate your watching. Thank you.